do you pronounce your band's name, by the way?
Well, I pronounce it Critter Cabal.
It doesn't pronounce so well with a British accent,
Okay.
so take his pronunciation.
How do you know? But how do you?
Cabal.
Yeah, Critter Cabal.
Critter
But it
Cabal.
sounds better if you say Critter Cabal.
Critter Cabal.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
it's tough on
You got
Alexa.
it.
You really have to stress the T's. Americans like to say butter instead of butter. They don't, they drop they turn the T's
It's a bit
into
more
D's.
sexy, you know.
Yeah, the best one is a graham cracker. I think that's such a funny
Graham cracker.
graham cracker.
Graham cracker.
Yeah.
I love graham crackers, by the way. I brought some back the last time I went home.
Did you?
Yes, they're hard to find here.
That's funny. Anyway, should we start the interview?
Yes.
Of course.
Hello, my name is Erica Jean and we're behind the scenes with Critter Cabal. Would you like to introduce yourselves and what you're doing in the band?
Hello, I'm Jen from Critter Cabal and I play bass and sing backing vocals.
My name's Alex. I play guitar, do lead vocals, and write the tunes.
Amazing. And you've got a new single that's called Hey Jerry.
Yes.
Talk to me about the artwork.
The artwork is an homage to Blood, Sweat and Tears album called
Father is the child to the son.
because the song is about Jerry Weiss, who is the trumpeter and founding member of Blood, Sweat and Tears. Alex might want to tell you a bit more about Jerry.
Yeah, but Jerry was my stepfather and the father of my sister, and when we were kids, he developed schizophrenia, and it was at that point in life, it was kind of startling and to us. But he, it damaged his music career and his ability to socialize with others. And but now, as an adult, I just developed some compassion about it and understood how much that was no choice of his own, and what a horrible deck of cards to be dealt is that kind of mental illness with someone who was so talented. He was one of the founders of Blood, Sweat and Tears. They were a gold record awarded band. He also played trumpet, and when he was 16, he was already arranging music for big bands, and so he's a very talented person. And this disease just stopped it all. So I just didn't want him to be forgotten for the talent that he is.
In the original artwork on the album cover, it's the band members with a miniature doppelgang version of themselves sitting on their laps, which really inspired us, and so we created a kind of manga-esque version of ourselves with a miniature person that looks like ourselves sitting on our laps, and so that's where it comes from.
It's such a creative idea as well to take existing artwork and turn it into something else.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I think people argue it both
Rather
ways.
than coming up with your own idea. But
I think to an extent though, everything in art is kind of already inspired by something else.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
being able to be giving a homage to that person as well, and actually, at least you're admitting it. A lot of people kind of go, "Oh, they like the same four chords." Like, It's nice.
Yeah. My opinion is most things in music, there's only so many notes and chords in Western music, and it's all kind of been done. It's just, what are you going to do with it? What's going to be your imprint using these same tools everyone else used?
Yeah, I think that's a brilliant point.
Let's just be released a quick fix recording.
So you've been fresh off the stage in Flowfest, and you've got a lot of gigs in Oxford and the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
Where can we find you next?
Next is back in Wales. We'll be in Newport at the Pit on August 1st, and some others I can't quite remember right now.
Amazing.
But, yeah.
And there's videos of you online dressing up as all sorts of costumes,
Yeah.
in Elvis and all of
Yeah.
this. Would you ever do something really creative and fancy dress on stage when you're performing?
I was thinking about it. I have this lovely motorcycle helmet I turned into a giant sun, and I wished I brought it because we needed a little bit more sunshine today.
Hola, my little chupacabras, it's me, El Sol.
And I like that. I like bands that are thematic, like The Residents, which are an old band from San Francisco, or people like Primus, or even Floyd, who just incorporate some theater into stage show. Because everyone wants to be entertained, on top of a good song. So.
Yeah.
So watch this space for Alex's alter ego, who is called El Sol.
El Sol, as in the sun.
That would be amazing.
El Sol.
But then to be fair, it's nice that your music speaks for itself anyway. It's such an engaging music.
Oh, thank
Who
you.
comes up with the music?
That's me, pretty much, yeah. I tend
Alex
to
is
sit
the
and write,
songwriter.
and then I bring it to these two, to Dave, our drummer, who's not here. He had to catch the train back to Cardiff.
Yeah.
And then they bring their life and their own touch into it.
Where do you write your bass lines? What inspires you?
I guess I start off with Alex's idea. I have an idea of what the song is about, and we take it from there.
And also, where is your band name? What inspired that? It's quite an interesting group of words, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really about where we live and the environment that we exist in. We are denizens of a rural farm life with lots of animals and creatures around us, and so I think it describes our Welsh Valley's rural life.
Yeah, and a little fantasy that, or a point of view where it wouldn't be such a bad idea to hand things over to animals. And because humans have been doing what they've been doing for, especially since the Industrial Revolution, and grinding a lot of our natural resources into the ground. And when I look at animals, I kind of prefer the way they coexist.
Yeah.
Yes, some nature is, is vicious, and there's a cycle and, a pecking order, but it's very natural. And I feel like humans throw a wrench into the works as we're experiencing with climate change, pollution, overpopulation. Sometimes I don't think we're the best stewards, and it wouldn't be bad for the critters to uprise and take it back. I guess it's a little bit of a Planet of the Apes theme,
Yeah.
but all of them coming at it.
Amazing. Is there any more music on the way? Is there anything you're hoping to release in the next year or so?
Yeah, I think so. It's been the last 6 months we've released the 3 singles, and it's been up to this point where we've kind of finished that cycle. So it's now, the one thing we have is songs, and so we do need to get back in the studio. And they just keep coming out. No set is long enough for us to play them all.
Yeah.
So the next best thing to do is get them recorded, and
So our EP featuring 3 songs is coming out on the 8th of August,
Yeah,
which will be
so
available on
Quick
streaming
Fix
and
recordings.
platforms on Quick Fix.
Great. Oh, that's something to look forward to then
Yeah.
over summer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's been
Thank
a
you
pleasure
very
to
much.
talk
Thank
to
you. It's been a
Enjoy the rest of
pleasure.
your
Yeah.
festival.
Lovely
Thanks
to
so
talk
much.
to you.